Hello, everybody. Good morning. Grand rising, everyone. It's 10:51 in my neck of the wood. What time is it in your neck of the wood? Well, you guys know that this field day is one day, but y'all, we got a whole lot of attitudes out there for field day, and a whole lot of truth too. Oh, I've been hearing some of y'all saying in the comments that y'all don't know what to believe. Y'all don't know if Martel lying or what. But Tisha cleared that up. Tisha said when Martel said that she was being passed around, Tisha said that was in college. So we know now that part is true because Tisha has admitted that was in college that he was talking about when she was being passed around. Let me do house rules this morning, y'all. House rules is I still don't have my eyeballs, y'all. Disclaimer: the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance for such thing as fair use for purposes such as criticisms, comments, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Now we know that everything is fair use, just my opinion, just y'all opinion too. And everything is alleged on this channel. So I got that out the way. I'm gonna be putting y'all I might not be saying much to y'all, reading much, but I will flash you guys comments across the stream. I wish I had somebody come up here to read for me. My little poor Pinky, when my eyeballs be bothering me, she usually read for me. But anyway, you guys, happy birthday, belated birthday. Then I sure hope you enjoyed your birthday because everywhere I went, they were celebrating your birthday, Linda Gamma, yesterday. PK, hi PK Joe, Grand Rising to you too. Nosy Rosie Graham, I'm speaking, Linda Gamma speaking to Nosy Rosie Graham or vice versa. Hi Nosy Rosie Graham, Grand Rising, Linda Gamma, how are you doing? Hope you enjoyed your birthday. Y'all know it's just a blessing. I used to think that I used to have to go out for my birthday and do a whole lot of things. But when you get older, life, you look at life differently when you get to be a senior citizen. I'd just be so glad to be here in the land of the living, man. I so glad that I ain't in nobody nursing home. I got my right mind. These are kind of things that I be thinking about now at my age every time I have a birthday because just about all my friends, most of them still alive, some of them are gone, but they're in the nursing home. So I still go to the nursing home and visit my friends in the nursing home, you guys. Miss Queen, how you doing? Queen Snyder, Grand Rising to you. Mary Brown, Grand Rising to you as well. We all know Linda Gamma. She's always working all the time. Linda, I think Linda enjoy doing what she do, and that's the purpose of life. Finding something that we enjoy doing, you guys. That something is what make us stick with us. But whatever the case, I gotta say this over again about these Cash App. What I do is say, I'm thanking all of you beforehand and afterhand for the Cash App and super stickers, y'all. They be I guess they just always get me. It's like if y'all give me a Cash App or something, and then if I answer it, somebody, I don't know who it is, they go back and they able to recycle my money. Every time y'all give me a Cash App, it'll go to them. So I don't answer back. That's why y'all don't get the written reply from me or the little hearts no more, because that's what somebody out there is doing that to me. So I tell y'all, I'm going to thank y'all whenever I come on live or I do my pre-recorded. I'll thank y'all personally, and that's just how I have to do it to protect myself. So anyway, somebody sent me a $10 cash app yesterday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank all of y'all that do for me. Y'all guys just being here is helping me out, you guys. Y'all just keeping me going. Y'all know most of the old women's on here on this ain't surviving because the young folks run them off. Young people try to make us feel ashamed because we on here doing content. I just think what y'all want us to do, just lay down and die or something? Just don't do nothing. I'm not built like that, you guys. I've always got to be something. I always got to be mad. And then this right here keep my mind active and alert being on this internet. Yeah. Anyway, Linda Gamma, I've always spoke to her. Jessie J, what's up, babe? Jessie J been with me a long time. Hey, Jessie J, Queen Snyder, Laura Bell Carter. Hi, Miss Carter. How are you? Okay, y'all, we gonna go back in time today. See, a lot of this stuff that we seeing now, the puzzles are being put together. Now, I don't know about these producers. I think they call them Ronos. I don't know why they always leave something hanging. For some reason, Carlos Ronos, they don't never follow through on nothing. Here it is, 5, 6 years later, we just now getting a little something about the 20 women's, right? But Melody has been trying to tell us a long time ago when they were firing up at Melody. Y'all remember they shut Melody down. I remember one reunion when Tisha was talking about how Melody was going to have this fake woman that come on the channel and pretend like she was marsau lady. We already know it was supposed to be she's supposed to be Martel's cousin, right? So they blasted her that reunion, right? And so they shut it down. She couldn't. But you know, Tisha is a copycat. Right after that, Tisha started affiliating, or the cast or the runner started bringing people on that whoever they knew that Martel had been with in the past. Let's just start with Malnika, their producer, right? They bought her on. Who else they bought on? They bought everybody on except for Coleslaw. I can't think of all of them. They done bought, y'all remember at that relaunch when all of them was out there fighting? Martel, they allowed a lot of them to come on. They allowed Melinda and there were two other ladies. I don't remember their names, but Martel had like 3 of his women's at that damn relaunch over there. Well, I'm sure Destiny knew who they were, right? So anybody that they think that Martel slept with, they brings on here. Now we got Trish. Never mind, Trish ain't got no skills, y'all. They bring Trish on here for the fact that they knew that during the pandemic, she was over there with Martel. And I'm going to tell y'all remember Coleslaw kept telling her it was not me. It was not me that he was with during the pandemic. She said he was not speaking to her. So we just thought she was lying, and come to find out it was Trish. It is Trish. Trish has got the weirdest. Y'all, that girl is weird. Let me see if I can find her. Whatever pop up, if I can see it when it pop up. No, that's Destiny. That's not the one I want to pop up. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, Trish is weird. This girl lied for no reason. But Melody drugged her ass good. You hear me? Melody grilled her like she was the FBI. Trish gonna come in there like she got some kind of something going on with Melody. Melody divorced that man. She don't care nothing about this man. But you keep on, Trish. You keep on giving all of these interviews about how Melody is upset with you. I remember when they had was at Miss Fletcher's birthday party. Melody did not grill you. You went to Martel and lied. Said you had met Melody at that party and Melody grilled you. Do y'all remember that? She said Melody grilled her at that party. Melody was not thinking about you. She spoke to you, trying to get to know you. She did not grill you about Martel. She don't even want y'all to even say nothing to her about Martel. As a matter of fact, she wants y'all to leave her alone about that man that she been divorced from for years, right? So let's start off with Trish. Let me pull it up, y'all. Y'all just got to listen. We're going to start off with Trish. That's what I want to start off with. This girl is so goddamn weird. I mean, weird. Okay, here we go. This is Trish and let me pull it up, son. This is Trish and Melody sitting down at the table. Y'all just have to listen, y'all.
Like, how are you as you're entering the group? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what the Scots a couple times. Okay, you starting to, just get a feel for everybody. That's good. Yeah.
I thought she was. Y'all heard what she said, Melody. Says, I like to get the feel of how are you with everybody in the group, right? She said she hang out with the Scots sometimes. I thought she was Stormy's friend, y'all. She said it's the Scots. Okay. She's standing up there looking all uncomfortable with Melody. Melody all confidence talking to her and looking at her in her eyes, and she fidgety and sweating and oh well, let's keep it up.
Not as much as I think it should be, because when I think of a group, it's like not like okay here and there. It's like I think everybody should engage more. Everybody got a lot of different kind of history, a lot of different. I know that's I gotta.
She said when she think of a group, she think that everybody should engage more, which tells us that they're not buddies, they're not friends. She must have thought they were going to be buddies, like friends. But she said that they don't engage. That's what she thought they were going to do, engage more. We know that they only come together when it's time to film, y'all. She just confirmed that.
Myself, yes. I'm glad we got a chance to catch up. I know. Yes, our last was not. I didn't think it was what I wanted to be. The last time we met? Yeah. Okay, so the trip after the trip.
Okay, here she go now, making up shit. Making up stuff. This girl coming from the last time we met, it went what I thought. Making up shit. Now you done sitting up there, you two-faced. You sitting across this woman and invited you now. Melody in the dark right now. She done invited you on her vacation. And here you go, sitting up there to been in her marriage at home during the pandemic. It had got so bad for Melody during that pandemic. That man was harassing her, torturing her in that house that she had to run for her life. And then here go this girl sitting up there holding us in that she had been to Martel marriage at home. When it all come out, something gonna come out, y'all, because she is trying to be secretive about it. She don't want to talk about it, but when she do talk about it, she lies. She lies so much that Ken came on his interview and said it caused a big rift in their relationship because he had to learn about what happened on TV. He left that girl. I don't know. But see, I think her feeling was hurt because when she saw Martel, I think she would rather be with Martel if he would have her. Because when the show came on, she wanted Martel to acknowledge her. Martel looked at her like, what the hell are you doing here? And he did not acknowledge her, and that what made her feel bad. But anyway, let's get back to what I'm talking about. The girl sitting up there at the table telling Melody, the last time we met on the trip, it wasn't okay. And Melody want to know, what the hell are you talking about? Okay? Echo.
I didn't say bye because I was like, I want to go say bye to her, but I couldn't say bye to her because I'm like, people just made it so awkward. I was just still frustrated and pissed off and angry and all of the above. I just think it was made awkward and it pissed me off.
So who made it awkward for you? You made it awkward for you. It was your buddy that brought you there. If Stormy wouldn't have opened her mouth, if Tisha wouldn't have opened her mouth, it was Tisha the one started it. Melody wouldn't have never knew. Tisha said, well, we're gonna talk about. Tisha brought it up anyway, and then Stormy went in on it. They set that girl up. They set your butt up while you up there trying to diss Sonny. They set you up for this girl, but she said it was awkward. She said that she was pissed off. Who you pissed off at? Cause Melody still ain't saying nothing out the way to you. If you were pissed off at Stormy, because Stormy grilled her butt. Stormy grilled her and told her she was a liar. Because she had told Stormy that, they had not been together. She had not been in that man's house, no nothing. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. So now she's telling Melody, I was just pissed off. Everything was so awkward. I was so pissed off. Pissed off at who? You should be pissed off at the girl that you left with. You left with Stormy. You was on Stormy's side against Melody and Sonny. That's who you should have been pissed off. And then you say you hanging out with the Scotts. You should have been pissed off at Tisha. Your anger is towards Melody, though, for some reason. Tisha and Stormy are the two that balled the mess up, y'all. Gaslight the mess at that table. They did that to get a reaction out of Melody, but Melody don't have no feelings for that man no more.
Well, you have to make it awkward. People just made it so awkward. Well, you have to make it awkward. You have to make it awkward. If you feel awkward. Because, let me say why at the sunset dinner, right? From what I was gathering, there were some things not told correctly to your friends. What took place with the whole you and one of our ex, the whole DM situation? So you heard about Martel. I want to say this. When we were in the gym, me, you, and Destiny, I told you what you said. Yeah. You adamantly said it's not true. So are you saying now it is true? Well, yeah. I left that out for a reason.
So you just lied in order to protect what it could have seemed like?
Pretty much. Yeah, I did say that. I did own up to that because I was like, let's make sure we put the truth out on there because I'm confused and where this is gonna go. For one, I had to ask Martel, like, what was your motive? What was the motive behind what? Saying that I was at his house. Did you think it was awkward though whenever you were invited to come train in his house and you ain't know him? Was that awkward then? I can say I didn't know him.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, y'all, I gotta run that back on, Mel. Mel is out the back, Mel out of a cage. She tried to say everything was awkward. Mel said that I think it was awkward going to a man's house you did not know. Oh, let me see if I can find it, y'all. Let's listen to this again.
I did say that. I did own up to that because I was like, let's make sure we put the truth out on there because I'm confused and where this is gonna go. For one, I had to ask Martel, like, what was your motive? What was the motive behind what? Saying that I was at his house. Did you think it was awkward though whenever you were invited to come train in his house and you ain't know him? Was that awkward then? I can say I didn't know him. I didn't love him because I grew up with Ted. We both went to school and stuff together. And my sister went to Butler with him too. But you didn't know.
Okay, you guys. She's saying that she went to school with Butler Terrace. That Butler High School is tore down, y'all. That was everybody in the project, lived in the projects. That's the project area over there. Also, Terry Heights, that is the only residential area over there. But everybody in the project went to Butler Terrace. Everybody lived in Terry Heights district, went to Butler Terrace. So either this girl lived in the project or she stayed out there in Terry Heights. But anyway, what she's saying is that she went to Butler Terrace with the brother. Butler High School with the brother, y'all. So, but Melody is telling her you still didn't know him then.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I said it, training, yeah. So what year did you go train him at his house? 2020. 2020, what month? That's a good question. Trisha initially lying about going to Martel's house or clubhouse or the event to the house to train or not train. Does it make her untrustworthy? Yeah. Does it make her seem like a liar? Yeah. Let's try to get her to be a little honest. And she likes to be a little on the line of honesty and dishonesty. Which house did you go to?
Now, she trying to at least get the girl to get some truth out of the girl. Melody know the girl is lying. This girl gonna describe her house. She gonna get close to the house. When she describe up there on that mountain, everybody know what a mountain live in. This woman live on the mountain. When I say a mountain, we talking about a steep mountain. There's no way you could have a level driveway, y'all. It's no way. It's gonna be curved just like the road. It's gonna be crazy looking driveways to go up, y'all. And she know that.
Because I can probably tell you, I won't say it's big. Like which area, location? It was up the mountains. Off Wood Road. Dang, no.
I'm gonna tell y'all, only wealthy millionaires live up there on that mountain. So, and it's a long ways from Huntsville. It's called Mount Sinai, you guys. Only wealthy people live on that mountain. So for Martel to keep up and say that Arian made him feel important is beyond me. When this woman lifted him up out of the project down there and gave him a status, but he look at Arian and say Arian is the one that made him feel important, because he said that Arian put him on a pedestal. He's so stupid. He not realizing the pedestal that he was on. He was lifted up as a wealthy man. This woman lifted him up and showed him how to make money. She gave him status. She gave him class. But all he could say is he want to go out there and mess around with these women. Like Trish. Trish couldn't have gave him nothing. What did she do? A bodybuilder? She not making no money.
Oh, how was the driveway? There you go. It was a typical driveway.
A typical driveway.
Driveways on the mountains. They all got a lot going on. It's just a driveway. That's white. Okay, one of them was lighter than the other. It was white. Both are white, but one was kind of more white. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was the house I left when I left them in April, and then
she gonna get it out of y'all. Look at Miss FBI, Miss Investigator. Go get it out of this chick. This chick is crazy, y'all. Oh my God, I just can't believe her. I know Ken watching her. Y'all, Ken want to know too, because Ken can't drag nothing out of her too. She said, Melody said, I left that house sometime in April, y'all. But in 2020, everything was closed down, even the gym. And you mean tell me you going to come out your home and when that deadly virus was going around just to be with a man?
And that house, I filmed behind every man in that house in like maybe July, August-ish. When he was out of that house around the fall, September-ish. It was fall. It was chilly. Yeah. Not too late in the fall though, because we would have had to have been there between April and August of 2020. It was chilly outside. It was chilly outside. That was about one. That was out of that one. That you're saying that was white was around. Might have been up. She's failing miserably right now. I don't even know if she knows where she went. It's clearly something that she's not wanting to come out, that she's scared to wax on because she don't want it to come out. And I'm saying, just let it come out. Yeah, it was, whatever it was cold out. It was real chilly outside. Yeah.
Oh,
Were you again talking at the time? Yeah.
she said,
Much later.
just let it come out, gal. You and Cameron talking, but you was married. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then Melody going in about, it ain't no girls' code when it comes over here. What do y'all think about that, y'all? What do y'all think about Trish? And Trish right now going around giving these interviews about like she got some kind of beef with Melody. Melody don't have no beef with her. Melody not even married to that man no more. What are y'all? Do y'all have any thoughts about that? Huh? Y'all have any thoughts about what is going on with this girl in her mind? Well, I guess, y'all, I was just going to say that Carlos is telling them accordingly. We heard that Carlos is telling everybody to come after Melody. Okay, you guys, I'm going to keep it going. Now, we're going to go back in time. The time we're going to go back is from the beginning. All right, let's just take a look at this. Y'all might remember this, but let's take a look at this right here. Y'all know Martel always say that it made him feel good to get these women's money. So in other words, Martel, you only getting women's because you pay for these women. You like a John, huh? You pay for these women. You can't get down on your own. Let me get a bit.
You told me that several times.
So yeah. This will Melody tell him he's a narcissist. But he has his priority backwards in that he says that the other women put him on a pedestal and it make him feel important. Whereas his wife is giving him all the power in the community. He is known as a powerful man because of her. All right.
The problem, stop. Fair. And next time I have a tea party, let me know.
Oh yeah, y'all. Let me back it up. Well, Mark. This guy come and tell Marsau that Martel said that he's going around talking about him in the community. So Derek, they got him off this show quick. So Derek, oh my God, allegedly, y'all know the word around with Sir Derek. He was been a friend of the show, but he was being accused of messing around with them little young girls up there on Alabama A&M or somewhere. But they got him off the show quick. All of them got the same reputation, you guys. Mess around with bunch of women.
Oh man, guys. Don't play on the phone. All right. So I was one of my really close friends. We went to college together. He played football at the Alabama A&M University. And afterwards, he just hung around. He's from Huntsville, by way of Seattle. Wait, take the weight down for you? No, I'm good, bro. Oh, my staff run, man. Looking good over there. You guys are getting those houses together. Oh, no. Well, no, actually, no, that's the hotel now. Oh, that was a comeback thing. Well, still under the comeback umbrella, but we're going to operate our own lanes. Mel said that. I think it's a good idea. What you mean? They're expert.
See, that's the first time he admit that the host, they operate under the host, and he said, well, we're going to branch out into our own lane, okay? My soldiers don't step on the educational part, the part where you learn how to build. He overstepping all that in his head, he beyond Melody now with this residential building. He said he more of a commercial man, building malls and stuff. But he forgot one critical part. You gotta go to school to learn how to do it. Or you can learn hands-on training. That's the part he skipped. He skipped from just doing all those things into just going out there and say, hey, look at me. I am a commercial builder.
in residential home building. Right. We're better in commercial.
I have always knew that marsau being belittled him, but it didn't matter to him because he felt like his friendship was more important than his marriage. That girl code. See y'all, this go way, way back. Years ago, Martel knew that this man right here was belittling him, that this man was trying to take over. He knew that. Very critical conversation right here when Melody is going to tell him that he need to look deep inside of himself so he can change. But he don't get it, you guys. He don't get it that the change start within you. Listen at this conversation.
But you understand that's hour and a half of a trip.
A narcissist. So
Hey,
Y'all hear that? That went over my head, y'all. This at the beginning of that because I wasn't into Martel personality. I just saw this as a power couple. Melody was telling us then what she was experiencing, but we did not know. We did not know what this woman was experiencing. Now I could see the sadness in this beautiful woman. Here it is. This woman is so beautiful, and you can see the sadness in her face. But anyhow, let's keep it going. See, that's it. He wants to just fake everything. She want him to change inside for himself. But she realized that we got kids together. Those kids are gonna grow up, then grandkids are gonna be involved. You got to change for the sake of not just me, yourself, and your family, your children, the generations ahead of time. But he knew he'd rather just, okay, let's just get it.
the person that you want me to be.
I much rather you be the person that you can smile at when you look in the mirror every day, that your children can look up to when they see you and as they get older. Period.
So, y'all, we say this all the time. I was listening to a subscriber, I don't know, or maybe a content creator was talking to, I don't know which one it was talking to Moses' girlfriend, Moses' wife, and she said, do anybody ever think about Melody children? Have you ever heard anybody? She said no compassion for Melody kids whatsoever. But let me put a not. You are no longer a power couple because Martel, you have allowed these people to separate you and your wife, your family. Not just to stop, but they use that as a leverage to help you tear your family up. They use this as a leverage. We're talking about scammers, y'all. They're gonna scam their way into being a power couple, and that scamming is they got to pretend what they say, fake it till you make it. But it's just that the millimeters and these fans are critical thinkers. Something ain't adding up right. They can't be a power couple because they're not. But Martel, listen at this. They are being honored as the power couple in this community, and look who's jealous. The castmates are jealous. Now we got Miss Fletcher. Well, like that's what Miss Fletcher want to be known as. Her and Chris. So what do? They backstab. How powerful do you want? What? I'm just trying to think of this man mindset, right? I already know marsau mindset. Marsau mindset is that okay, I'm gonna be the power. We're gonna be the power couple. But look like into marsau head, he don't have the right woman to be a power couple. That's how every time Tisha come forth with him, he tearing her down. So he can relate more to Melody's style of being a go-getter, her brains, way she functions. Marsau mentally relate more to her mentally when it comes to, well, I'm just saying in his head. I can't say that what he does relate to her mentally because everything he tried to build failed. But Martel sit up there and say that this girl made him feel important. How important can you get with this woman? You've been represented as the most powerful couple in Alabama, not just Huntsville.
Amazing. So, this can let you leave him with this size, you know what I'm saying? We want to present
Oh, they go, oh, Chris. Oh, that's who they was talking about. Someone, y'all, someone was mad at Chris in that comment. Power couple don't mean perfect couple by all means. And you guys know they're all fighting for that spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They all, even the producer CK, he fighting for that spot. That's to be the most powerful one on this show. Seen as the most powerful, even though he is the producer. But see, what he didn't count on was melody over exceeding everybody else. Now, how is that going for you, Martel? How is your rationalization going for you? Your friends, all of them have turned their back on you. You are no longer considered as nobody right now, and everybody laughing at you. And this episode shows us that from the beginning, this man knew that Marsau was laughing at him and making fun of him behind his back. In his head, you're not good enough for me. You're not giving me what I want. You're in this man's head. This other person is more important because she makes me feel important. I don't know how she makes you feel more important. What's more important than that, than you being lifted up in the community as a powerful man? Let's see, that Dr. Engel, he goes into therapy and then we're going to end it. Okay, let's get right here.
Son of a fridge.
Don't let this happen to you. Shop LG's line of Consumer Reports recommended appliances. You can count on LG refrigerators.
So, Martel is still talking about this alleged girlfriend that he done had a relationship, and Marsau had a relationship for years with. He's doubling down on it. He's not backing off with Destiny, right? Destiny went on her, said that Martel owes Tisha an apology. She never mentioned nothing about his wife now, but yeah, his ex-wife Melody needs an apology, but she said Tisha made an apology. Here we go.
Yeah, maybe that's what made you lose your entire mind.
He did it. Blame it on the heat.
Y'all made my head hurt the other day.
Seriously?
And yeah, my blood pressure went up.
I feel that. I feel that you think you deserve an apology. And you know what? I kind of do apologize for being overly hostile at your event.
Y'all know, I already told y'all this man is a nonsense. He apologizing to himself. But he gonna say, I'm not apologizing because they are one of Marsau and Tisha. He says, I do apologize for being overly hostile at your event. He talked about himself. He's not apologizing for what he said about Tisha and Marsau, y'all.
But first off, why are you giving me the questions anyway in the beginning? Well, I got the questions. You chose me twice.
Well, because I knew that you felt.
You started it. That's right. Go ahead on Martel. She kicked it in and she gaslighted you.
Away.
No, I didn't.
But you said it at the Madani storage, like you said it.
I said that I'm a man. I think typically men, we straight on. We don't want all the phone calls. We don't want all the checkups to see me go through something that you've never seen before. It's like you should. At least text me.
So you didn't really feel like you were being supported by the guys? So the whole point of this is to
see, it felt different this time. He was so used to them covering up for him, but this time they let him sink by himself. This time, Marsau gonna draw the line because he's not gonna be tied up in no legal nothing but you, brother. He draws the line.
Get the friend group together to move past whatever y'all have going on. I felt like you were open to moving past it.
100%.
And I feel like he was stuck on Yeah, I don't respect you. Yeah. And it's like,
even like, where this come from?
I'm gonna move it on up. I just want to get on to the table. I'm tired of this house. Him posing at the house like he building, y'all. I'm skipping through that. We already know he's sitting up there with crisp, clean clothes on, and them workers ain't none of them dressed to work. So we already know the deal on this building these homes, and that's bullshit. What he talk about the type of homes that are in Huntsville. Huntsville is a high tech town.
Because again, I'm asking you, like, what did I do wrong to you?
You and Martel are cool, right?
Yeah.
Every now and then, he likes to call your wife a side chick. Right? Yeah, you know, I'm playing. Yeah, but he continues to do.
If you were married and you met Nell and y'all kind of, my wife.
Chris O'Sara somebody he don't play that. Martel keep calling your wife a side chick. You didn't say nothing, but yeah, my wife ain't no side chick. And Martel's still doing it.
Ain't no side chick, so
she ain't Nell.
Don't call. She never was. Yeah.
I heard you was like,
no, I'm not. No. He said, oh, my bad, I won't do it, and blah, blah, blah. Then he does it again. My life isn't set up to have people in my life that just happen to do this.
If you got any love for Tisha, like, it's hard to sit there as a woman and watch her have to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
And
so guess what?
Definitely is a liar, y'all. Y'all know why I said that? Because I watched that carefully. After Martel went on and those two men was going back in the gutter with each other, she went on. She kept going. She kept gaslighting it. She went on and said something about talked about the group or whoever could help you in the group the most or something, y'all. So that she kept it going. Destiny, you a liar. You are a liar. You know you was gaslighting it all the way to the end.
She catching strays, missiles, everything else.
Yeah.
And I feel like you owe Tisha an apology.
I hated that they had to go there, but they're one. So if she's not telling him not to say certain things, like his gloves are off, my gloves are off too. And I know
you think she accepted certain things?
Of course. I mean, I don't know the dynamic of Marsau and Tisha, but you know, Tisha, she accepts it.
Accepts what?
Whatever they do, whatever he does.
Okay, he called that name, and that name allegedly is that beautician, y'all, that they had on that phone. That's who he looks like his lips was saying. Tisha have accepted it for years, y'all. And then she tell the girl what to say when she gets on the phone. That's why he called that respect for cheating.
Like, they had a relationship for 2-3 years. Like, and Tisha.
But she told me that wasn't true.
So he's telling her that beautician, allegedly, he has had a relationship with her for 2 to 3 years. And Tisha knows about it, and Tisha accepted it.
Girl, I know it's true. Melody knows it's true. There's one incident, but it's like that's how I know Tisha knows. And Tisha up there trying to coach on what to say and what not to say. Listen.
So you saying they both trying to teach me how to respect and cheat? Melody and Tisha?
Done.
Well, let's just take a look at. Although y'all remember that reunion. Y'all remember that reunion when it came out on the reunion that Melody was trying to bring that lady to the show and it was shut down, and Tisha was pissed off about that. So after that, Tisha been thinking of other people to bring to the show for Melody, but it keep backfiring on her. Okay, you guys, that's it, you guys. We had to go way back in time. Way back in time, how it all started. That woman told us from the beginning of the show that she was dealing with a narcissist. We just didn't understand because we did not know Martel. We weren't familiar with his action. She knew his action. She told him he was a narcissist. He said everybody is a narcissist. So y'all saying that he was talking about Alonda. Y'all remember that telephone call, that was cringing to me. For now, that's what you call respect for respect for cheating, because this woman helps him cheat. He don't have his ring on. There was an episode, I didn't want to play it. It was sad. Where he hasn't been wearing his ring, and it make her feel sad because he don't wear his ring. In her head, if he wear that ring, maybe her marriage would be respected. And what she do, she looking on the outside. She looking on the outside saying that people don't respect her ring, her marriage, because marsau don't wear his ring. When it's marsau, you got to look in the inside of your man that you married. Now I can't find it, y'all, but I can't find it, y'all. I'm gonna read this. I got it on the big screen. My eyeballs gone, but I got it on the big screen. I can read. But because Mr. says Martel uses bedbug as a weapon against Mel to put Mel down. He's jealous and know he's a peasant like bedbug. Thank y'all. Mel got him from the bottom of the barrel, right? If he really want us to clown, he gonna give us something else to talk about. Mel got you from the bottom of the barrel. And somebody in the chat was saying that one of my subscribers, y'all, if I run into it, I'll put it up there, was saying that no wonder marsau disrespect Tisha, because Tisha mess around too. So if he meant Tisha like that, as the girl that they pass around, right? And I don't know whether he was one of the men too that she was passed around to during the orgies. Seems like she has orgies, y'all. This is what Martel is describing, an orgy. Now, what I was trying to tell y'all, if she wouldn't have said nothing, I wouldn't have believed Martel. I never looked at Tisha, because Tisha worked hard on her marriage. Tisha wanted her husband so bad to acknowledge her. So in my head, I couldn't have never imagined Tisha doing those things. Nobody couldn't, because before before they started playing that part, everybody was saying Martel was lying. But Tisha told on herself. She said that was when I was in college that did y'all hear that? I backed it up 2 or 3 times. I like, Tisha, you should have kept your mouth closed. And then her husband had to keep telling her, let him handle it, because she was telling everything. He had to stop her because she, in her effort to defend herself, that was all right because I was in college. Another thing, Martel, he was being nice now. He didn't go there, he said, because she was nasty. That's why he did not go there. And what he was saying was she was stinking. Okay? So he wouldn't go there because of her body odor, allegedly. But he did say he wouldn't go there because she was nasty. I don't know what else he saw. Was it her drawers was nasty, her clothes was nasty, breath was stinking, vagina was stinking? I don't know, but he said he didn't go there because he was nasty. He turned around and said, you couldn't have went there. You couldn't have went there. Marsau, you should have kept your mouth closed. Because when he said that Marsau could, that Tisha was being passed around in college, And Marsau said you couldn't have went there. That was when he came back with she was nasty. He could have, but she was nasty. To be real, yeah, that's embarrassing. They went low, but they pushed that man. I'm not taking up for Martel, but Destiny pushed that man. He didn't even want to do it. If y'all go back and look at it from the beginning, he did not want to even go there. But Destiny kept pushing her to finally he just exploded. Destiny ain't no good, y'all. Now the Scots trying to embrace her and bring her back into the fold. And what she do? She goddamn backstabbed them Scots. She went after Tisha marriage. Tisha, that's not your friend. Destiny, not your friend. Destiny would do anything for Martel. Destiny just like coleslaw when it comes to Martel. Now, I'm glad y'all cleared that up, what he said about coleslaw, because I knew he was coming after coleslaw, but I couldn't understand what that word. I thought he was saying charitable. You mean somebody that poor, and she was a charity case, but y'all said she was a charitable, SHARABLE. I'm gonna put it up there when it go across here. Okay, let's see what this is saying, y'all. Whenever it go across the screen, I have to read it because I don't have my glasses to go back and find nothing. Mister says, I promise y'all, Carl Lucifer is telling all the cast to attack Mel. Yeah, we know, bless her lovely heart. Kiki at first exposed that, yeah. And because she wouldn't, everybody started going against her, even the cast, even the runners of the show, because she said she wasn't going to do it. But Mr. says, I promise y'all, Carl Lucifer is telling all the cast to attack Mel. Oh my God, what happened to disappear? Hold on, y'all. Let me make it bigger. His season is... Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. I promise y'all, Carl Lucifer is telling all the cast is attacking Mel. His season is a credible EP is over. So he's trying to destroy Mel's name, and by using the cast to attack her. In other words, yeah. And y'all remember they went after her money. What I say going after the money is that when you go off the millimeters, you're going off of her millimeters because the millimeters support her, with her money and give her, what we say, we buy her products. So they want her to denounce us, but she won't do it. Okay, what this will say something that popped up about Tisha, y'all. Tisha admission to being the stereotype that OWN promotes. Yeah, about the Back family. Earn Love and Marriage Huntsville another season, no matter how low the show ratings are. But let me tell y'all something about that melanated energy. People could have, most people that watch this show is women. We could have resonated with Tisha better had she would have been honest. That part where I saw what she was about that ring and the man, just a one-sided thing where she giving all in a relationship and the man not giving nothing. A lot of women can relate to that. We would have poured into her had she would have came on like that. But instead, she came on being a mean girl. She was downright riding towards this woman. This woman with 4 kids was left with 4 kids. May says, Misty, he can't even the one with his production company. His company is the one they work for. They take orders from Carlo. This is his play. Yeah, it's his play. They take orders from Carlo. It's his play, but they don't have to do it. That's why if you go back to that lady named Miss Winter, I think she was on DC. She's a podcast now. But she was on, and she'll tell you that she did not need CK money. She was already established when she got on there. so she could speak out and she can leave when she get ready, just like the other anybody that's leaving his shows, they already established. Just like we talking to Latrice. Latrice man got that old money. He don't talk about that money, but Latrice that man come from old money. That generational wealth gonna be passed down forever. He said. So Latrice was a smart young lady. Instead of Latrice to be like, Latrice ain't like no co-star. Co-star is a young girl, but she's not trying to do nothing with was not trying to do nothing with the money that was coming through there freely. Latrice takes her whatever and she turns this into a business. She's got a nice business man. But she don't need Carlos neither. That's why when she came on Carlos' show, she told him, "No, I don't agree with that." Carlos wanted her to be a yes person for him against Melody and to go against the millimeters, and she would not agree with Carlos about the millimeters, you guys. So you're right. If you working for him and you desperate, you gonna do what he say do. You desperate for a penny. I see so much desperation in this cast. On down to the Fletcher. The Fletcher are desperate, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what I know about the Fletcher. Y'all know I'm a Huntsville person. Everything is real. Now they do have the Fletchers have a real business, but since 2020, they not been able to come back. They struggling, y'all. They struggling from pillar to pole, but their business are real. They not faking it. They struggling over there from pillar to pole, and then she got them children that won't get out and help. Well, them children feel entitled. They grown, not children. They've been feeling entitled, and they got her in a hole too. Mr. Fletcher got everything in Miss Fletcher's name. Everything, he just like Mr. Fletcher, just like them Scots boys, y'all. If you look, except for he got a real business now. When you look them up, everything in Miss Fletcher, all those leans on top of lean. It's similar to what Stormy go through, all these leans and owing all these people behind in your taxes. That's what Miss Fletcher is going through. So she's at a desperate point in her life that she wants this show. She feels like she can do this show. She can get more clients in her daycare, what have you. She's desperate. So she done turned on, as y'all can see, Miss Fletcher done even turned on Melody, allegedly, y'all. But let me keep with what y'all saying. What you saying right here? When you're living above your means, this is what happened. Yes, May, I never lived above my means. I'll tell them in a minute. I'm not trying to keep up with y'all. There are stories I can tell y'all with my friends, all heart surgeons, RN administrators. I got friends that come from that life, but we all came from the hood and worked our way out of the hood, right? But they always is about appearance. I never forget, May. Like now it's cold, and these homeless people need coats, right? If you're wealthy, you could donate coats, y'all. They were all having dinner in my sister's house in my sister's mansion, and I drove up. My sister pulled me to the back. What you driving up in that regular car for? And I said, don't you know I'm not trying to keep up with y'all? Well, the car that was regular was the good car. The car that looked good just looked good, child. Or go down the road and be smoking. But that car, that old car was good and dependable, y'all. So that's what I used. But she wanted me to drive up in something fancy like what they had sitting outside of her house. I wasn't thinking about their ass. And then it get to be so crazy till my nephew said, hey, auntie, we finna get on their nerves. So they all go to Oakwood College. They 7-day advantage, y'all. And he said, would y'all pay your taxes? Would you get your ties up? Or would you pay if an old lady was in the cold, an old couple was in the cold with their lights off? Which one would you pay? Every last one of them said that they would not have the elderly couple lights on, but they would pay the preacher first, they tithes. Now, the kind of church they go to come from church like C.D. Jakes, where you get all this money coming through that church, but you so high on appearance till you will get this church thousands of dollars and won't take $100 down there to the utility company to get this old lady lights on. See, I don't understand that rationalization. This is the rationalization that the Scots do. They run around here with y'all. They want us to see them in them fancy cars, but when really they driving just regular cars, old ass cars, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me just keep going. Y'all right. That's what happened when you trying to. And then for Martel to say that bed bug made him feel important and not Melody, that was beyond me. But then after we get into bed bug's personality, we saw that she was stupider than Martel. So maybe bed bug make him feel smart. Maybe that's what he talking about. Maybe to say Melody is from a small Alabama town, she has a better thinking ability than those women from Huntsville. Those women, don't say that, are slow in Huntsville. No. Y'all see these three? No. Y'all don't know what's in Huntsville. Did y'all know most of these people from Huntsville is running this world, y'all? No, that's just them. They not from Huntsville. None of them are from Huntsville. The only person from Huntsville is Martel. No, y'all don't have that stereotype. You would be shocked. Everybody come here for a better education. That's what brought me down here. Was for a better. I was staying in y'all know I'm from Bessemer. Left Bessemer, went to Detroit, then went to Cleveland, and then my mama got a job as a college professor teaching at Oakwood College. That's when I came down here in '72. So a lot of people come all over the world to Huntsville to get a college education, and you got a lot of them don't go back. So this is what Melody told y'all. Melody said she bought people there. Carlos would not pick them. He would not pick the people that Melody brought to him. He knew the class of people that he wanted. He wanted that hood type of shit on TV. He did not want no black excellence, because it's hard not to find nobody that's black excellent in this town, y'all. It's hard not to. Yeah, baby, don't. That's just a stereotype right there. And they don't even watch the show. If you watch, Melody have told y'all, and I tell y'all over and over, 99.5% of these people don't watch this show because their mentality is not aligned for this show. They don't watch it. And if y'all notice, I gave y'all pictures or videos when Martel goes to the courtroom or they walking down the street. Nobody don't know who these people is because they don't watch the show. And I believe when one was walking through Madison, that's when what's that guy? The 2 Live crew man was here. All them people didn't nobody know who they was. Nobody said, hey, one. Nobody know who none of them was. They don't watch the show. They can walk down the street right now. They don't know who they is. I know because I do the podcast. And every once in a while, I will run into somebody that know me down here. But I be shocked. I be like, oh, you watch the show? They like, hey, Black Titanic. And I was standing in the line where you get the free telephone calls, food stamp call. Me and my other senior citizen friend, there were like 2 other senior citizens lady trying to get that food stamp phone like we was. And Yeah, they recognize me, but they don't see the show, baby. They don't know these people. Always right now, he's throwing everybody under the bus. Okay, you guys, I got the link out. Y'all come on up and talk to me. Y'all saw what he told. He was not sorry. Destiny was trying to get him to go into his consciousness about feeling sorry for Tisha. But no, he announced he didn't feel sorry for her. What did he say? They are one. They are one unit. So if Tisha don't call him out, she gets it too. He can't feel that. But let me tell y'all what else. Y'all remember that my soul, I keep saying this, y'all. My soul didn't even take up for his wife. My soul was taking up for himself. Tisha had to stand up and take up for herself. And then after the show, after they were getting in the car, Kimmy went over there and said, why didn't you do a better job of defending your wife? Because he was out of line. She was catching them strays. And you know what Marsau said? What strays? Did y'all catch on to that? He has no feelings about what Martel said about this girl. That y'all want him to take up for her, but he can't because he has no feelings for her. He said, what strays? And then Kimmy kept on talking, and Kimmy kept on trying to get him to say, okay, but no, he said it 3 or 2 times, what strays? Then he said something about, I told her to go to the car. That's what he said. But this man, not even Maurice, that is your sister-in-law, y'all. I am a woman. That was low for me, y'all. Y'all, it's hard for us to feel sorry for Tisha. But yeah. That was rough. That was pretty rough to listen to, but that husband did not defend her at all. Only time he tried to shut her up when she was talking too much and said that was when I was in college, because she admitted it. If she wouldn't have admitted it, nobody wouldn't have believed her. Because she had already had the public on her side. They were just like, oh no, Martel is a liar. Martel is a liar. And then in this episode came out, she said that was in college. And what's so nasty, I'm going to tell you when I feel like my soul was embarrassed when Martel said that he went first and he was behind. Y'all remember that? He went first. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then, because nobody didn't want him. But they up here bragging, but they pay for these women. These women are not doing nothing free with them. They pay for these women. Martel say he do. Maymay said he didn't take up for Tisha. Me and my husband, we have turned that part out. Yeah, none of them. All of men sit up there. It was not only the husband up there, it was the brother-in-law up there. It was Mr. Fletcher up there. It was Lance up there. It was 4 men there allowed this man to attack that woman in such a vulgar way till she had to start standing up for herself. Because none of them, not one of them would. And then Destiny kept gaslighting it. Destiny supposed to be your girl, but even if y'all remember the first, when it was just between Marsau and Martel, all right, it calmed down a little bit. Destiny got back started, was talking about something who done helped you the most in this group or something. I don't know how she phrased it. But that's when it started back over. Destiny started it right back over. And that was when he said that, he learned not to, what did he say? He learned not to give up his marriage for somebody that was a charitable or somebody. He was talking about coleslaw. He talked about Martel family, but he was talking about coleslaw and Knox. He said family. And then he said something about the shareable side chick. Yeah. But see, that didn't make Martel mad. Martel don't care nothing about them. What made him mad was that he said that he broke up his marriage for them. Martel don't want to be seen as the cause of the person that broke up his marriage, y'all. That right there was a low blow to him. And what I felt was a low blow to marsau. It wasn't what he was saying about Tisha, because he was saying that because he answered it. What stray did Tisha catch? It was called Martel said that he went first and he always goes behind him. That's what he said. That right there was when he started attacking Coleslaw and Little Knox. He didn't call Little Knox name though, but he said your family. He included Little Knox too. Yeah. Okay, you guys, are y'all coming up or what? If not, then I'm gonna end it. It's just been over a little hour. May say it. But what can you expect? Martel never defended Melody against the lies people were saying. Yeah, May, because he was telling it. He was telling it, and he wanted this time to they done flipped on him. One thing my soul ain't gonna do. My soul may be, cheating with you, but he not finna go to jail for you now. That and I, as a person, anybody smart, well, ain't no such thing as keeping your mouth closed. I could never understand that, y'all. Keeping your mouth closed for the sake of friendship, and you go to jail for me. They call that no snitching. No way. No way. I've had a Martel. A man wanted me to go to jail for him, and I'm like, you must be out your you must be out your mind. Ain't no love in the world like this. Yeah, I had to go through a jury trial, and they found me innocent. But this man did something. He robbed. He committed robbery, and he was staying with me. But when it fell back on me because he was staying with me. I did not know, y'all. I just promise y'all, I just had a no good man. But anyway, he told me when that detective came to my house, he said, you're a nurse and I've never been in jail before in my life. Never. And so he told me because of that, they would just give me probation if I said that he wasn't involved, everything was my doing. That's what he told me to say. And I hated that man after that. I wanted to put that man out of my house. My brother and his friends were saying, you better keep up with him. He's trying to throw you and you're going to go to prison. You better try to keep up with him. Because I was through with him after that. But then I tried to keep up with him. But a week before the trial, he disappeared, y'all. He disappeared and was going to leave me to go by myself. Just so happened he's just such a thief till he ended up getting caught for something else. So by the time I went to court, a week before I went to trial right there in Birmingham, Alabama, it was a federal case, y'all. I had to defend myself. I did. And I was found innocent. That was the scariest thing in my life to go through. But yeah, some of these men, they will commit crimes and they will ask you to do it for them. So I think that's what's going to happen to Bedbug, y'all. That's what I'm leading to. She will be that type of woman. She will be that, come on up, babe. She will be that type of woman that would do that for him. Hi, Shirley. Welcome.
Hi, Queen Mother. How are you?
Hey, darling. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I hope you are doing well.
I am, yes.
Good. It's been a while since I've been up here. This whole past year, I've struggled with some health issues, but I'm on the mend now. So I'm glad to be up here. I had 3 surgeries this year.
Wow. Well, you know what? That's a lot of recovering you had to do.
It certainly was. I was off from work for about 8 months.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah, I was off from work from April, and I went back a few weeks ago. So yeah, but you know, when I saw how Miss Pinky, Queen Mother Miss Pinky, was going through her trials, I'm like, she's older than me, and she's still hanging in there, so I can hang in there too.
Yeah, she was going to back surgery
Yes,
too.
she was.
You can't keep that child out. She'll call me. I'll be like, go sit down somewhere.
I know.
She be out somewhere, but that's how you heal.
Yeah.
Because that's how I heal. They couldn't keep me to sit down. They told me I don't know ever walking on me. I'd be like,
Oh,
you
no.
know, I'm like the hell. I don't know if you seen that when that big old trucks hit me. You seen that one?
Yes. Yeah.
When I got was smelling, yeah, and they told me I don't know ever walk no more. I'm like, the hell, y'all know what y'all talking about? They come in the room. I be sitting up in the chair, child. They believe me along with that mess. But you gotta have that kind of attitude. You just can't give in.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thankful I made it through. I had really good support system with my family, especially my big sister. She's just so wonderful. So it's going to be a wonderful holiday season, and I'm going to be very thankful. That's for sure.
So what's on your mind about this cast?
That show last night. You know what? There was a lot of things that went through my mind. But going back to when Kimmy, I guess, confronted in a way Marsau, saying he should be ashamed of himself, and his reaction was, "That's why I told her to leave." No, that's not how you protect your wife, telling her to leave. You tell the man who's saying that stuff about her, you confront him. He was more upset about what Martel was saying about him than what he said about Tisha. I just find it all very interesting because they saw and even probably encouraged and probably got a lot of joy of how I call him Hotel, how he has tormented Melody all these years, and look, and now they're getting the same treatment. So I don't know why they should be surprised. I'm not surprised that Martel didn't have any proof, but that don't mean it didn't happen. Because I do believe had he did have proof, he would have came out with it a long time ago. But just for the simple fact, they knew what kind of man he is, and they were all hanging together. A faithful man ain't gonna hang out with no raggedy, adulterous man. If you a solid family man, you don't have nothing in common with that. I mean, maybe if he's your brother or something, but even if he's your brother, you still gonna be kind of distant. But no, they all the same. And I just think it's kind of tacky. And if I was Tisha, she should get herself checked, because what Hotel was talking about, how they did women together, and I don't know if they went out together or they were actually involved in the same ordeal together, but it just seems really nasty and trifling, and that's no way how you're supposed to carry yourself. And those men all have sons. Maurice and Marsau have teenage sons. They're not setting a good example for their sons. It's just really horrible. And at least with Melody's children, they have a strong mother. They have a strong uncle that they can fall back on and see what decent people are supposed to be about. But her kid, I don't know, because look, they got a grandmother who ain't right. Their mama's weak, and their father has questionable morals. So
then Shirley, did you know that Kimmy had to say it over and over and over? She kept saying that he kept saying, what strays did she catch? That I caught on it. He had no emotions about how Martel was belittling his wife. He had no emotions for it.
Because he's so self-centered. He wasn't even thinking about it. So self-centered. And that scene when they were in the jewelry store, why after all these years and your husband know it's important to you that he wears his wedding ring, he's not wearing it? That is a simple act. If your wife wants you to wear your ring, wear your ring.
I remember one episode where Melody brought that up, and she used that as a storyline to mess up her wedding.
Yeah.
Mess up that she was messing up her marriage when she knows.
Her mom even said something. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Cause
So,
he don't feel attached to her like that, and I look at her and say, well, we could have really, really, really rocked with you had it been you
uh-huh,
would have been real, like that scenery that I seen you in right there. That scenery, you would have been like that from the beginning of the show, real about your reality.
uh-huh.
You would have had a better outcome, and probably would have been better off financially too. Cause we want to support those women like that.
But
But
you know
no.
what? He's not doing anything for her financially that she can't do for herself or better. To me, he's been like a drain, taking out all those loans. They're in her name. I mean,
Mm,
we wouldn't even know that if not for like the outside YouTube people who exposing that stuff. But he's
mhm.
a failure as a businessman. He's a failure as a husband. And look at all the torment she even put her own cousin through, Kiki. And all at the behest of him. So, she gets what she gets. That's
Now
all.
let's see what Melody Energy said. Martel was Melody Ops from day
Yes,
one.
from
Like,
day
yeah,
one.
he used that girl, and
Yes,
and
he
she
did.
realized that. She realized that. That's why she goes over and say she hates she married him now. She
Yep,
hates he's her kid's dad.
yep,
He used that girl to come up.
he did. And he should have been thankful that God had blessed him with a wonderful wife. But no, no, no. He was resentful and he was jealous and he tried to tear her down. He's just a hideous person.
Okay, let's see what May May said. She said, I didn't start watching this show till season 5 and ended it in season 5. Oh, Lord. This show shouldn't have only focused on just me. This show should have only focused on Mel and Martell. Now he's trying to put the rest of them out there. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want to talk, and they still not. Destiny still not talking about herself. Y'all know how many times Destiny been arrested since she been on this show. She's not talking about her own
Mm-hmm.
story.
Mm-hmm. And how is Destiny on there with somebody else's husband? Lance, ain't he still married?
Yeah, you know what? That's what got me. The show, she's sitting up there talking about husbands that cheat, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then went at the ending of the show, left with a married man. I'm
Yeah.
like, this show right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
She left with a married man. And at that time, his wife had to be like 7 months pregnant, about ready to drop
Mm-hmm.
that baby because he just had a baby.
That's tacky. And what does that say about Nell? She couldn't say, I guess she ain't gonna say it in front on camera, but I mean, what type of moral authority does she have as a mother to tell her son, I don't approve of this?
Well, I people saying they grown, and I know they grown because
Yeah,
there
they
been
grown, but
so
still. You
yeah,
don't
Cheryl. There have been so many people, my daughters now in their 50s, that
uh-huh.
I did not like, but I heard her say, well, they got chemistry, they got mad
Mm,
chemistry together. That's what she said,
mm.
and so that kind of threw me off for her to say that them two had chemistry. And if I was that pregnant daughter-in-law sitting up there, it would have made me mad.
Yes. And I wouldn't want nothing to do with her.
Yeah, and don't forget she got grandkids with that
Yeah,
same woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think that's all those women are weak. They lack moral authority because if they had any moral authority in their household, like the woman is supposed to bring morality and be a sense of decency in the household, because those men run amok and supposedly they're the leaders of the household. That's why you got messed up households, because the women don't take their rightful place. They don't share a partnership. It's raggedy, and those men they're just like they are men in age, but still they act like teenage boys.
And I'm so tired of the same old scenery with Marsau and Tisha. Now you go trespass on people's property.
Yeah.
When they not working on the odd days, they not working. You go find somewhere to trespass on and sit up there and pose like you working.
Now,
I
how
just
does
skipped
that
through that
even work?
part.
How does that even work? I mean, how does that even work? They allow them to. I mean, so that's really not a house he is trying to build. He's
Well, he
just showing
claiming
us.
that's what he's trying to fool us that he's building this house. I guess he trying to outdo Pinky. Pinky came on and
Oh, I know.
Pinky came and make him feel look ashamed with the type of houses that they live in, the neighborhood she live
Yeah.
in. And he tried to do it. Now he found a bigger house he can go to. But that shit he
Hmm.
talking about on TV about how Huntsville not used to them kind of houses. He crazy, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know what y'all dealing with. These people. This is a high tech town
I
with
know.
millions. Most everybody in this town is millionaires.
Well, I know, especially like, isn't it like high tech and defense industry? Those
Yeah,
people are
defense. Yeah, they make every. Yeah, they make all the missiles here. They make.
yeah.
You got
You're not
all
gonna
the.
have real Huntsville people, serious Huntsville people on that show.
That's why they won't watch it because they mentality would not let them watch something like this.
No.
And Melody tried to bring that to him. He would not pick it. Melody told y'all that she tried. He would not pick him, y'all. He knew what he wanted. He wants somebody like Mark. Yeah,
And they
he
get
didn't
that check.
care whether they faking a story because even on the if we look at the rest of those stories, most of those men's got real jobs, y'all. Marsau done sit up there and this court issue was in, done told us he had never in his life built nothing, never
Hmm.
from scratch. And then he ain't never went to school for it. So I'm trying to find out in your rationalization, do you not want to shadow nobody? Cause
He
that's
doesn't
how
know
I learn.
everything.
I tell everybody when I'm learning something, don't just throw that book at me. I'm gonna read that book too, but I want to shadow somebody. Somebody that if you've been out here for 10 years doing this, I want to learn from you, hands on.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
I guess
know.
we can. And did you see that part where they out there at that construction site? Nobody had nothing, no hard hats on. My so he crispy clean with his pure white shirt. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Are they just still trying to fool us or what?
Yeah.
My soul need to move on to something else.
He
And I
don't.
don't
He don't want
understand
a job. He don't want a real job. He want to act like he want to play this big. I'm this big successful businessman, but he ain't nothing but a joke.
but a joke. And then when he who was he talking to? Yeah, about that revenge P. I need to find that. He was trying to come back at about how he wasn't just a popcorn man. He had all these homes that he owned. That building that he talks about, y'all, that's a crackhead area. Ain't nobody gonna live in that area. That's why they put he talk about that 60 unit building that he owned. That ain't when nothing but crack down there during
Uh-huh.
that time, y'all. Building dilapidated, running all over. That's why he got a fine, and that's why they put his ass in jail down there.
And if it was a halfway decent building, he wouldn't even have to work at no popcorn and no movie theater. He would be consumed with running his properties.
And them the shit that they wanted to put up for that oh yeah, before I forget, that's what they want to put up for them acres. What you call it, the 40 acres and stuff
They
like
want to
that.
use that as
Don't have,
collateral.
yeah, it's collateral, but the women's was gonna put it up because I think it
Uh-huh.
was. Let me see what this is right here, Shirley. I'm trying to see it. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna wind it. I'm gonna read this because I
Okay.
want to read this. So we're talking about the revenge porn now. Let's just see what this say.
Okay.
Oh, Marcel Scott and Mrs. Jeff. The only money that has been loaned. Okay, let me tell y'all. Before then, they was talking about how unappreciative and that the Scots was a melody. Okay, now and they talked about the car and the house that they lived in. But here we go. The only money that has ever been loaned or given has flowed from us to him, and we know about that. We know that he will go through you to take care of coleslaw and then give you the money back. That's what he talking about, y'all.
Yeah.
My soul will get the. That's what coleslaw said. He done said it, and Martel done said it. That when coleslaw needed some money, he got it from my soul. He and my soul. Then he had to pay my soul back. Okay. even the narrative. Oh, I'm sorry. This come from Chit Chat. This come from Chit Chat. Even the narrative that we live in their own home is also when they met us. I worked at a movie theater. Now, he did say that they lived there but a short time. This, if you look at other things that he wrote, he admits that he had the home. He admits that they had to loan him a car, but right here he twisting it up now. He said, I worked at a movie theater. Come on, boo. I also own a 60-unit apartment complex, a 12-unit apartment complex, a 4-unit apartment complex, and 10 houses at the same time. Oh my God. Do you know I walked into that? I was going to court. I walked into that shit. I thought I was going to court for Zen Guard. I knew nothing about these houses now.
Mm-hmm.
I went to court to cover Zen Gun, and that was I was covering. Marsau had lost some of them houses through tax. He had not paid tax. It's all 10, 11 years later. This man done built the house up, got tenants in there. He trying to take the house back, So that's what that court thing was. But anyway, let's talk about the apartment unit. Y'all, I don't even think they down there no more. I think they tore down, but they were that the area that he talked about is so infested with crack. So I'm wondering, did you get arrested because of that or what? But y'all remember on that court document, he said that they put him in jail because he bought a house that wouldn't right or some apartment unit. You know what he said.
Yeah.
So he trying to give us the idea that he was already a wealthy man, y'all. Then he said, no, they didn't. They were great friends, and he offered, but they didn't. They offered to help him, but they didn't. They said, well, how you get on the show, myself? How if they didn't help y'all, nothing else, just say for that was true with you and all your partner homes that you own. They help you get on the show. And then why is Scopes part of Holt's, HOLT? Why is that if they didn't help you? He said they didn't help him. Anyway, he said, now we're talking about the revenge piece. This is what making Martel pissed. I knew of the revenge porn because someone who had the video asked us what she should do. Shirley, where you hear that from first?
Where did I first hear it from? I heard it from Carson.
Right, Carson. So we kind of figure out that it was Arian that he was talking to. Now remember, him and Arian and all of them, they hanging out together all the time. He wanted Arian's sister. Oh, she got a beautiful sister. Her sisters are cute. I do know one of them is gay and the other one ain't. But she got some beautiful sisters. I just figured it was the one that wasn't gay that he was trying to get to. But he was hanging out. Okay, I knew of the revenge porn because someone who had the video asked us what she should do. Now we get that from Carson, y'all. And we told her to leave that dumb stuff alone. We didn't know how true it was until later when Mel confirmed that it was indeed true. Now look. One other thing he said that they showed it to him, okay? They all said that they was passing this porn tape around. So they have always knew about this tape, girl.
Yeah, that's horrible.
They be in that woman's face. All they wanted to do. Martel is low down, y'all. And you see, I'm sure he don't want to go to jail. He don't want to be subpoenaed over this. He would do everything with Martel except for being some kind of legal stuff. He don't want that.
His brother should have told him, an attorney should have told him, or that you shouldn't be even partaking in nothing like that. You shouldn't even look at it.
Oh yeah, the one that was the head of the class, the smart one.
Yeah, I doubt that. He was a valedictorian, maybe valedictorian of his grade school, not no damn law school.
Oh boy, these people on this show. Okay, These people on this show, I be trying to do it. They just keep so much stuff going. I be like, okay, well, I'm gonna cover more than one show today. My brains can't take it. Once I get finished with them, I don't have no room to cover nobody else. I'm gonna have to do one show at a time. Cause it messes with my brains when I cover this show. But y'all leave Martel alone. Let him be loose. We've been waiting for Martel to be loose, y'all. Y'all know that. At least I have.
Yeah, I've been waiting to turn on other people and leave Melody alone.
Yeah, they had to turn on each other. Melody done told, and y'all leave me alone. Find y'all a story. Had it been now look, they were Destiny solo down till she was trying to Destiny was trying to set Melody up for that.
Yeah.
That was Destiny was trying to set Melody up so Martel could abuse her.
Yeah.
Now, how are you going to invite her? You and Kimmy going to invite her to this event knowing that her abuser is there? That to me is crazy.
She's horrible too.
She
Her and Martel are the same. They got the same twisted psychosis. Obsessed with Melody, mad because she stopped dealing with him.
And she's a woman, but she's a female cheater.
Yeah.
She can't commit to one man.
Mm-hmm.
So you got women out there like that. They're not going to commit to not one man. She got to have it. I can't believe her. She got the nerve to be looking down at Sonny, man, when she got all this stuff going on. We still don't know what happened to LeBarrett.
LeBarrett got out of Dodge. He left that. He found out what he had, and he didn't want it.
Yeah,
he wasn't gonna put in years in that toxic stuff. He left.
So Sharon Howard said, "Hi everyone, blessings." She says, "Blessing to you, young lady. Now I see why no one wants to talk about themselves." Then something about Tisha with the skeletons in the closet. In my opinion, they don't even want God to know. Oh wow, yes, they bad. Okay, let's see. What's this one say right here, Shirley? Can you see how to read this stuff? The next one coming up.
I only see it says exactly. That's all I see. From To Be Real?
No, I got it. I see it's on the big screen.
From May. Yeah, I could read that. It says, he had all of that and lost it behind taxes that was their ticket to being millionaires, but they rather come on the show and pretend they are millionaires.
Yeah, and also his arrogance made him lose a lot. I was so happy for them Scotch, y'all. I tell y'all what, not one of them people, not one of these people on this show have I ever called nobody on their business or nothing. I'm not out here to jack them up like that. I know they think and they put it off on me, but I have not even stormed. I have never even called nobody on her show, on her business or nothing. I just be doing mine. I've been out here going all over the United States doing investigative journey. But when I retire and want to come home to my own people, it's been rough.
Yeah.
It's been rough. So Honeybee said, I believe Martel. He's telling the truth and trust. He have a lot more where that came from. Just like he have a lot more things he have that he taped about Melody. He doesn't have more than one phone. Yeah, young lady. He got proof now. Marsau been doing a great job with covering himself, but I think he got some proof. Let's see what Sharon Howard is saying. Sharon Howard said Melody asked Tisha questions for timelines and lies from her. I mean Trisha. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I gotta get on Trisha, but Melody asked Trisha. Yeah, Melody was asking Trisha all these questions for timeline and lies from her. Trisha seemed awfully nervous to me. Yeah.
You see how Trisha said, "Oh, it was chilly," after Melody said, "Oh, it must have been it would have been after April or August or something. It would have been in that time frame. And when she said between April and August of 2020, she said, well, it was chilly. Girl, no, it could have been chilly in the spring too. You was at that woman's house and you ain't no good either.
No, she ain't no good because y'all know she just another coleslaw. That's another coleslaw.
I don't know why those women would want to mess with hotel. I mean,
they like them. They like it. When I go to Huntsville, because I do these blogs, these little young girls be wanting to meet them through me.
That's gross.
And this one woman live in the same complex as my sister, and she always want to know if Martel gonna be there. You going out?
He ain't got nothing. He doesn't have anything. He's been revealed to be a bum, a horrible husband. He beat. Well, we know what they allege in the court documents. He's not a very nice father at times. What the hell? What they want with him? Because he's on TV and he dresses in a suit nice.
I don't get it. And she's a nice looking girl too. And she be like, he'll like her now. He'll go there with her, but he won't be serious about it. But she be telling me, let me ride with you when you go filming. You might run up on Martel. I'll be like, girl, you don't leave me alone about Martel. I can't stand Martel. You need to leave me alone about Martel.
I said there's some desperate women. At least when Melody was with him, she didn't know no better. She was a young college girl, but girl, these are women in their 30s, 40s, and they still want to deal with him. That tells me something about them. They have low self-esteem.
Y'all, when I went back, you know, the first video I showed long where Martel and them was going to this event, him and Melody.
Yeah.
It was people, I don't know, I think that was the first season, but it was a lady over there in the comment talking about if you live in Huntsville, don't fool with talking about Chris now. I'm like, I didn't put it up there because I don't want to be getting sued. But
so Chris is still messing around too. He ain't still.
I don't know why she was mad with Chris, but she said don't fool with the relative because he is he don't do right or something like that. So, oh Lord, Chris got a woman over there. If you go to that first, if y'all go back to the first video where I just showed with Melody and them getting that event, the power couple is in there. It's a woman in there. And she got to be talking about Chris. He the only realtor on the show. She just said that relative, but she pissed off at Chris. And I'm like, ooh, Lord, Kristen made this woman mad, but I didn't put it up there. And I'm being sued already. I don't want nobody else to come back and sue me, not Chris and Miss Black.
Well, you know, Chris, he's been DMing some of the content creators.
It was one on my a very beautiful lady. She only been up there one time. Yeah, and I told her, okay. I didn't want her to show me nothing because I'm going through enough with back and forth to court with my own ish for somebody else to come and try to sue me.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I just listened to her, but I didn't want to see nobody know nothing that she had. She had proof.
And anyway, that's how they put Trisha on that show because of that messy stuff she had going on with Hotel.
Yeah, that's why, y'all. Yeah.
They'll never. If what you're saying, if there's plenty of women who want to deal with him, they'll never run out of storylines for him.
Yeah, you know what? He can have you know what? He didn't have to be in poverty. If they would have been divorced and he just did his own thing, Melody did her own thing, he could have been making money like off them books and all of them children books. And like I said, don't forget, they always trying to bring women on this show that Martel slept with to get back at Melody.
She don't care. She don't want it no more.
Yeah, and y'all know that's what Melnika was about. You remember Melnika came on as the producer, and then the same thing they did with Destiny. We ain't never slept together.
Yeah,
and she made Martel mad, and Martel told on her, and she a married woman. You ain't seen her since.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I tell you, I mean, how Melody, I'm so glad she's away from that man. But, ain't none of, except for Melody, ain't none of them right. Ain't none of them right. They're just like, just very, with questionable morals, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And they all the same type of people. That's why those are his friends. I
All
don't think
his
Melody's friends would want to be on that show.
There goes Sexy Chocolate. She done they been these women's telling on Chris. A lady, Sexy Chocolate. I like that picture, Sexy Chocolate. A lady on one of the CC panels said that Chris was up in her DM and was liking all her pictures to the point she had to block him.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's another.
And see, they never grow up. I mean, he should stop. I mean, Lord, I'm glad I ain't married. I could not be dealing with that type of stuff.
Even if you single, you don't want no man like that.
Hell no.
What you call that community? The community man. Anybody can get him. He can walk to the store and screw somebody and come back.
It seemed like that would be too stressful to be in a relationship with a person like that. I mean, they would take your peace. Just eat at your peace and your peace of mind and your spirit.
And you can't trust them. Think about all these men on this show. They don't have a job. They're not bringing no money to the table for these women.
No, but they all want to act like they these big traditional men. A traditional man took care of his family. All they do is do a lot of talking. They want to lord over women. If you into that, if you want to lord over somebody, that means you weak.
And then not only that, Shirley, we'll get men. They talking about this bro code. Bro code over your family.
Yeah, that's
bro code over your wife and your children.
They act like teenage boys. They act like teenage boys.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a grown man.
Yeah, and Maurice is really immature. Cammy just, I don't know about her. She seems to be rational at times, but
can you imagine waiting that long to get married and you end up with him? That tells me right there, I would have been waiting those 7 years. He wouldn't have moved into my house, and I wouldn't have put his name on my deed. I have a son. That should be going to her. That should be her son's inheritance, not his.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end it with this. I just always fighting this battle, and this battle says that if you look at this picture, this is a spiritual battle. You look at this guy, he got all these spiritual things up in the air. He says, I don't know how I'm going to win. I said, I don't know how I'm going to win. I just know I'm not going to lose by the Rebel King. And I love to end that with that because we got to have an attitude like that.
Right.
Sometimes if you live long as I have, it be like that with life in general. Sometimes you don't know how you're going to get back. But when you look back, you done got through them curveballs.
Well, it was nice speaking with you this morning.
Yeah, come up sometime more. I sure did enjoy you.
I will. All right. Well, you take hi to Miss Pinky for me.
I will. Yeah, I guess she'll call me whenever she wake up.
Okay. God bless you. Everybody have a good day in the chat. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
All right, you guys. I'm going to end it. I thank you guys for being here. That was May, Sexy Chocolate, Sharon, Miss Honeybee. Y'all, I'm just putting it through because I can't hardly see. Just want to acknowledge y'all for being here. Anybody, if you did in the Cash App or what have you, I tell y'all, I thank y'all personally. If I do a pre-recorded, look down under the video, I thank y'all. I don't do the little replies back because people scam me every time I do it. All right, Miss Sharon, how are you? Miss May, how you been? Miss May, don't talk about my town no more, Huntsville. You my girl, May. You hurt my feelings. Okay, Reno, Yeah, I guess maybe. I think I got everybody, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Who is that on there? That's Rena. Thank y'all for supporting me. And I got a message to my other content creator. I'm not beefing with none of y'all. I don't want no beef with none of y'all, please. Y'all be beefing with other content creator. Don't bring me in it. I don't have the strength to be beefing with y'all, but sometimes I can't always ignore it. By the time y'all see BT done came up, I've been to ignore it for so long till it be time for me to come up and say something. But I just want to tell y'all I love all of y'all. I don't have no problem with none of y'all. None of y'all. Nobody. Not even Miss Wanda I don't have a problem with. I just want to just do my content and come on here and have a good time. I want my subscribers to have a good time too when they come under me. That's it, you guys. Love y'all. Y'all happy holidays now. Happy holiday. Denise said, I'm going to leave it like this. Perfect the way to leave it. God bless. Denise said. Yeah, God bless. Love y'all. Hopefully you guys have a great holiday. Some of y'all celebrate Christmas. Some of y'all don't. So, whatever you do, just love yourself and love your family. All right,